I'll just add a little bit to it so that there's a couple of cooks that I see on YouTube that pull that stuff off their hands. I wouldn't eat their cooking to save your neck. My grandmother said you're pulling all them skin cells and stuff. She never did it. And if you can't waste that little bit of flour, then you don't need to be cooking, I'll tell you that. So now I'm just going to powder a little flour on top of that. I'm just going to take the dough roller and just kind of even it out. There. Kind of even that out. Little dark specks in there is from that flour hull, because that's like a stone ground flour, but like I told y'all, I'd used all of my flour to, didn't even think about it, but so now I'm going to cut these. Let's see, let me get the big knife. I'm going to cut them I want my rolls to be big. I don't like little bitty rolls. So let's just do this in 12. It should be, I can double it, but let's just do it this way. Yeah, you can hear that flour down there. Okay. Yeah. That'll make it, that'll double in size, so that'll be about like those big, let me get my, I'm gonna cook them in the skillet. I'm gonna cook my rolls in this big black skillet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put I'll hold this over here. I'm gonna oil my skillet good. Put my oil in it. That's avocado oil. Get it all up on the edges and everywhere. Get the dough roller. This dough roller was my grandmother's. I've got about 3 of them, but I think this was hers. This may be the one I got it with a sale, but it had a cork that goes in the end of it, and they sold vinegar in it. Then I've seen people ask what it's for. Well, they sold vinegar in them as a promotion and had a cork in it, and you would use it with ice water to do your cakes. Back then in those old houses, they were hot, and so you had to kind of cool your dough. All right, I'm just going to roll these in my hands, and I'm going to turn them inside out, put them in my pan. Now, I don't know if I can get this to where y'all can see that. I'll try. I'll try. With this stuck, it's kind of hard to. It's such a tiny, tiny kitchen. Maybe you can see there enough to what I'm doing. So we're just going to roll, 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 and invert. Kind of push it like that, invert. Now then we'll get bigger, so I've got another skillet ready. If this isn't enough, you know, because these things will get big. Okay, I got my other skillet, and I'm going to do the same thing as we did before. Get it all oiled with my avocado oil. Now then, I'm gonna cut these. Look how big those things. Lord help. That'd have been way too big. They'd have come out of that pan at us. They'd have come like a monster out of that thing coming at us. Now we just roll them and put those in there. Make sure you get them rolled good and then turn them inside out or push your finger up in the bottom of them. Now some of these are going to be big too, but we just got to. Push them inside out, like I told y'all. I see a lot of these you could have made quite a few out of. Let me go ahead and see how much we've got to make sure we got a pan full, because you want a pan full. Not take a little off each one. That's what you can do. See, this one had a little too much on it. I'd like to have them where they look kind of the same for artistic differences, I guess. Doesn't matter, but with me and Mama. Yeah. They all will fluff up like that. Let me get this. Get this mat up here. Get my hands washed. So now I'm going to let these sit here and rise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the plastic over them. I'm just going to lay it right on top. These new plastic sacks. And we'll let those rise probably 3 hours. We'll just have to check them and see. It's a long process, y'all. That's why this video is going to be long, but y'all can't say I never tried to show you how to make potato rolls. So we'll be back in a little while. Well, now we're going to check our rolls. I put one pan in the refrigerator because I didn't want to cook both big old pans tonight. Let me get these where you can see them. Now those things got really big. Those are really big. These little gnats are in the house today. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. So I'm going to just spray the top of my rolls with my avocado oil, just a little bit, just so they get brown. Now I'm going to put these in the oven. I'm going to set my bake time on my now this is my regular oven. We're going to set it at 350. Should have preheated, but I had it cleaning, so it's preheated all right because it's hot, hot, hot. Now we'll take these and put these in the oven. Let me get this pan's heavy, heavy. So we'll bake them for 20 minutes. Let's set our timer. Okay, we're going to bake them for 20 minutes. Now the other pan, The other pan come out nice too, so y'all can see it. I just covered it and put it in the refrigerator. We spray a little bit of oil on that. I might as well just to go ahead and bake that. Well, I said, why don't I? Because they're ready. I've got two shelves. I'm going to go ahead and bake all these, and then I don't have to worry with it tomorrow. Okay, we got two big pans of rolls, hot rolls in the oven. They will be hot rolls. Hot potato rolls. Now we'll bake them for probably 25 minutes until the top gets golden brown. Then you let that pan, stay in that pan for about 10 or 15 minutes, let it kind of cool down, and then you get your rolls out. And we'll check back in just a little bit. Okay, my 4-minute timer went off, so let's take a heavy. And the oven I'm just going to leave in there and let it stay warm and bake. I'll see how that gloss set up. Okay, now then. Let's move these over here. These rolls. Well, that's a big one. We'll just let them sit there in that pan just a minute. I'll get a little saucer here. Get one of our saucers and give our little roll deal. That first one is always the hardest to get out. But oh, so good. Always so good. Put a little butter on that. Oh, that's a homemade roll if I ever saw one, y'all. Put your butter on it, see? Gotta gob your butter on there. Now that's some good roll. I'm going to give that one to Mom. And they're beautiful rolls. This one's humongous. I made it so big, it's just too big. Look at that big old roll. Oh, and they should just come out of your pan. So that's what we're going to have. We're going to have some rolls tonight. I wish y'all was here to have some with us. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. Like I said, wish you was here to eat some rolls with us. Might even have a little leftover meatloaf. Bye-bye.